This is Malika. Blessings to all. It is Monday, May the 20th, 2024. I'm going to answer some questions for the internet regarding first contact, disclosure, regarding the peace process, the new age of light, and the new earth. Okay, now some of these questions are very ego-based, but I get it a lot, and I have over the last 3 or 4 years, so I'm going to do it anyways. What is a Shekinah? Okay, so basically, the Shekinah is the wife to the Lord, also the wife to Jesus, and it is my name in the same way that Archangel Michael is Archangel Michael's name, in the same way that Jesus is Jesus' name, Isis, Lakshmi, Archangel Faith, and so on. So these names get famous when the soul becomes well known for its service to the Creator. Or conversely, with Hitler, for example, he's, I believe, the main incarnation of the existence, unfortunately, and of course he became famous because of his dark warfare. So, the Shekinah, so I'm going to leave it at that for now. Okay, now let me see what's next. Okay, why is the Shekinah so important? Okay, right now, in this particular situation, with the new earth, with the peace process, I am the only first contact there is. I am first contact, and I'm the only one, and I cannot be replaced. So that means that first contact means galactic contact. Now, I know a lot of people, millions, possibly billions, have had it by now. Of course, because I'm the one that needs to do it. I'm the last one to do it. That's how it works when you have a big dark regime. So the dark regime is allowing, just about everybody to make galactic contact but myself. So the dark regime is Swami Chidvilasananda, who is not the lineage holder of the Siddha Yoga lineage. It is my lineage, actually. Her brother is the real lineage holder, and she kicked him out. She whined to get into the seat, and her predecessor messed up, made a mistake, which was a very, very, very bad one, because it ended up being very, very destructive. Because she is the Black Dragon, the Serpent, and the Antichrist. And she created the reptilian regime. So he put both her and her brother as gurus in my lineage, and she ended up setting her brother up and kicking him out so she could use the lineage, or use the foundation rather, to destroy the planet as a front to destroy it, just like Homeland Security. Okay, so first contact will cause the benevolent ETs to remove the reptilian underground base occupation from Earth and shut it down galactically. Now that needs to be memorized by everyone who is interested in this, who is involved with the peace process, or who, needs to have this knowledge. Okay? So again, first contact will cause the benevolent ETs to remove the reptilian underground base occupation from the planet and shut it down galactically, resulting in a fully policed universe and a cosmic justice system where we can all enjoy full infinite freedom and prosperity for all. Healing, longevity, returning to the original Lemurian lifespan of 2,000 years here on Earth, intergalactic society. The Creator has given the definition of the new Earth as protection, stewardship, and intergalactic society. I'll say it again. The Creator has given a definition for the new Earth as protection, stewardship, and intergalactic society. And I'll say it one more time. The Creator has given the definition of the new earth as being protection, stewardship, and intergalactic society. So stewardship, quickly, is protection and care of the universe, the animal kingdom, the planetary kingdom, and the species. So on our planet, of course, is the animal kingdom, Mother Earth, and humanity. The universe is naturally vegan, and the animals are 1/3 of the governance of the cosmos, and they are 1/3 the importance of the cosmos. They are our brethren, they are our brothers and sisters, and they are our kids too, because we are responsible for protecting and caring for them. They have the love of God, just like the children. They are both God's kind, and the Creator has said that. And it is against the law and against the commandments, and the Creator has said that thou shalt not attack or murder the children. Also, thou shalt not attack or murder the animals. So it's a vegan universe, so we're headed into veganism, and we're the only planet, I don't know about the reptilian planets, but with a benevolent universe, they're all vegan. And we're the only planet that attacks the animal kingdom. And Ashtar, the head of Ashtar Command, the commander of 200,000 civilizations, has let Earth know recently that when we started attacking the animals, the galactics stopped giving us, or removed rather even, the vegetation that they gifted us. The vegetation just doesn't pop up out of nowhere, okay? It actually comes from the Creator, and that is incredible. Now, I don't know how many of you or how many people on the planet are aware of that or have always known that. I suppose those that are very psychic or very contemplative, the gurus, have figured that out. But it's just always fascinated me my entire life, how you make a seashell and how a seashell just forms on its own out of the sand, out of the dirt. And I really don't see that that's possible. There has to be a force behind it. Okay, well, of course, in this my ascension work of my passion of bringing peace, of doing my part to bring permanent global peace and cosmic peace in the new age of light, of which I'm heading, and me and Ashtar overseeing the new earth. What I've felt, it turns out to be true. There is force behind all of this creation. And that is that, God's children have co-created with the Creator to create the most beautiful universe. And most beautiful it is, Yoda. I'm getting Saint Germain, actually. Okay. All right, so let me see. Next question. Why is the universe so important at this time? This is a loaded question. Okay. We have the most beautiful universe we've had. The most beautiful universe in cosmic history we have right now. Okay. So the universe evolves linearly. Okay, we're always evolving, period. We know when you contemplate it, it's easy to know that our souls evolve in a linear fashion. You're always growing and learning, and when you reincarnate, you pick up where you left off. Okay? You even learn stuff in the spirit realm when you cross over. We incarnate, we reincarnate on different planets in different forms. But we pick up where we left off. So we're always increasing our enlightenment, increasing our knowledge, increasing our awareness, increasing our experience, and increasing our mastery. And unfortunately, if people make the wrong choice, if a soul keeps making or makes wrong choices to destroy, then you increase your bad karma, your karmic debt, and you destroy your relationships. And you don't want to do that. Okay, now this is loaded because the Antichrist, Swami Chidalasananda, and her reptilian regime, of which Biden is a part of, he's a village idiot. Edgar Casey came to me 2 or 3 years ago and told me this. I was always wondered who the village idiot was. I go, is it so-and-so, is it so-and-so, is it so-and-so, is it so-and-so? And is it Obama? I don't know. No, I don't think I thought about Obama that way. But is it George Bush? Is it Trump? Who is it? So finally I gave up, and he came to me a few years ago and said it was Biden. But, Biden was handed the new age of light, the new earth on a silver platter, and he had a campaign promise, he and Kamala, to themselves, because he had studied my work, to arrest the first two Antichrists, which is the Creator's will, because he did appear to humanity 3.5 years ago, about August 2020, and told 300 government officials and 100 galactically to arrest the first two Antichrists, Swami Chidalasananda and the King of Swords, and take Malika to Agartha. Then we'll have the new earth and the infinite abundance of heaven. So he made a campaign promise, they did, and put Kamala in charge of it, and they were compromised in the first week of office. So this is what's been going on. They both have been working for Swami Chidalasananda for their own motives and their own agenda of sexual assault on his end and coveting my husband on her end. And it's pure ego. It's only ego, and it has been the most destructive presidency we've ever had. I hate to say that, but it has, and I'm saying this to make people aware, okay, and to ground and recenter and help people recenter and refocus, okay? That would be really wonderful if they could reverse their actions, okay, and stop bullying the countries into leaving the Creator, and into betraying their populations and taking their population out, and stealing money. We gave money around the world, and Trump and Biden were told by Swami Chidalasananda, the King of Swords, and the reptilians, of which they lead, and he is a conduit for King of Swords, is a conduit between the reptilian underground base occupation and the federal government. He's only head of the dark government. That is his only agenda. Even if naive government officials give him responsibility to lead the government or parts of the government, they're messing up because he deceives people into thinking that he means well when he does not. He only wants a cosmic holocaust, and that is his only agenda, and that's the only thing that he does, and that's the only thing that he accomplishes. He set up the Black Ops, and he created the covert harassment movement, and he organized the dark government, and he's been around for a long time because he's an enhanced reptilian human, and he's the deadliest person on the planet, and he serves. He's the beast of the sea, the second Antichrist, and he only serves the black dragon, which fulfills the prophecies in the Bible and Revelation. Okay, so now I say this is loaded because they have lied. This is why I'm talking about them. They have lied, saying that, I don't even want to give energy to it, but saying that things renew if you destroy them. No, they do not. They are lying, and all these conspiracies, anything other than first contact and what we know to be true, justice and law, and that law preserves and law creates our freedom, okay, and prosperity, and allows the prosperity and the abundance to flow freely. Law does, and respect for the divine feminine, and those are the two keys to the new age of light, to new earth, okay? Now we have the 10 Commandments, we have our innate knowing of the difference between right and wrong, and we have our experience, we have quantum physicists, we have priests, and we have the galactics, and we have the Creator. okay, to study this. It's really important that people really get this in their heart and stop being cowed by Biden and by Milley. And Milley, even though he's the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, he is also the head of Black Ops for the U.S. military, and that's really bad news. He has a lot of responsibility. He's obviously extraordinarily talented, but he's really into divide and conquer, and he's controlled by the Dark Illuminati, who is still controlled by the reptilians, who are always controlled by Swami Chidwasananda, and they follow Swami Chidwasananda. Now, I do think that they do open up. They need to realign themselves with the benevolent ETs and realize that they have always been used as slaves to the reptilians and to Swami Chidwasananda, whose only intent is the cosmic holocaust, and that is their only intent. And they have a lot of pressure on our planet to blow it up, and blow up they are, Yoda. So basically, nothing renews without divine justice, and divine justice restores the life force, and hardly anything regenerates. You need galactic technology to bring things back, and you can't really, it is just preposterous to just blatantly destroy something just for the purpose of destruction. Nobody is happy doing it. The perpetrators are not happy. The victims are not happy. You destroy all your relationships. No one has respect for you anymore. And you destroy your future incarnations. You put yourself in purgatory on that level, and if the justice system was working in the physical plane, you put yourself in jail and on death row, depending on how bad your crimes are. Okay, so it is against divine law to destroy. Thou shalt not destroy. Might be a commandment. The Creator is telling me that it is. I have gotten a whole bunch of commandments, and the Creator has come to me at least once with a commandment on the children, okay, and He has confirmed the commandment on the animals. So thou shalt not attack or murder the children. Thou shalt not attack or murder the animals, okay. And I think thou shalt not attack the Creator. He also, I think, came to me on that one, okay. Now He wants peace. He wants me taken to Agartha. He wants a cosmic justice system. He wants everyone to be in their hearts to manifest a new earth. And He wants everyone to play and have fun, okay? Now I need to preface the play and have fun with the law, because real playing and real fun is not sexual assault, which is highly destructive, and which is a reptilian war tactic to get humanity to attack the female which holds the universe up. And it's not just the females, but it's the animals and the children and the planets, and it's just each other. It's just the divine feminine is the universe. The divine masculine is the protection and the structural support of it. This is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Okay, now the real yin yang is divine masculine, divine feminine. It is not dark and light. So that is the protection and structural support of the universe. So you can say the divine masculine is the protector, the structural support, and also the implementer. The Creator has come forward excuse me, in the last few months to say, it wants us to emphasize the masculine energy as the implementer as well, okay? The feminine energy is the director and the manager. So we are complementary, and that is very, very, very critical for everyone to understand. We are complements. The divine masculine and divine feminine are complements, and that is common sense. But what's difficult is that we need to change the way we think, and that it's too bad that so many people have bought into the dark light paradigm, because if you have money, you think it's okay to go exploiting or attacking others, and it's not. Okay? It is all war, all destruction, all poverty come from the reptilian invasion. that took place during Lemuria when Swami Chidwasananda and her counterpart Shivakasa with Admiral Saint Germain head of the reptilian fleet and the reptilian regime invaded Earth and sank Lemuria, then they sank Atlantis, then they interbred with the humanity that became the Egyptians, which was why they were really wacky, and then they interbred with the 13 European families that became the Illuminati. And, and that's how the Illuminati became controlled by the reptilians, and then they were, plunked into, financial and political power, and they've been rigging elections and manipulating power on the planet to keep their puppets, so to speak, in control that way for them so they can destroy. They came here to blow it up and to blow up the whole universe. Okay, that's Swami Chidwasananda's only agenda. Okay, so it is against divine law, and it is against our statutes. It is against galactic law, and there is galactic law. The solar tribunals, are the legal entities, the governing bodies of the galaxies, and we do have a solar tribunal, okay, and interacts with our Hague, with our World Court, okay, who I think in turn, interacts with our Supreme Court, so to speak, okay. So law is law, and it is 1/3 of the Divine Trinity. So law, the Creator, again came to me 2 or 3 years ago, and he said, I am law. So we need to understand the law holds the universe together and is critical. And as 1/3 of the Divine Trinity, it is an aspect of the Divine Trinity. There's love, light, and divine power, mother, father, child, Christ, divine power, and it is the light aspect. It's the structural support aspect. So you're starting to see when that the structure holds everything in place. And when things go out of whack, it gets chaotic, and you have no structure, and you have nothing to hold the universe together. And then things can implode if they're destructive entities. Then things can start imploding, and you get cancers that form, and tumors and viruses. Now, Swami Chidwasananda really quickly is influencing using her black ops because that's what she controls. And the King of Swords created the black ops and covert harassment, and she's controlling Biden, she's controlling Millie, and that's quite a bit of power. Now, they are not in control, but they're trying to. And we really need to understand that we need to step up and we need to arrest her. It is the Creator's will. Again, the Creator appeared to 300 government officials in August 2020. That's about 3.5 years ago. And 100 galactically, and told them to arrest the first 2 Antichrists, Swami Chidwasananda and the King of Swords, and take Malika, it's myself, to Agartha. Then we'll have the new earth and the infinite abundance of heaven. Okay, so it is illegal to destroy. It is against divine law, and nothing renews without justice or rectification. And with that, justice and rectification, which you use the karmic board and satisfy the karmic board if there is an injustice, and you resolve the situation and fix the damage on both sides of what was damaged. And also, if the perpetrator completely rectifies, then his soul force will be restored. And if the karmic board is satisfied, then the damage will be fixed. However, if you murder somebody, and that's just one of millions of examples, that person cannot really come back without immortality or without galactic technology, you see. So no, they're not going to come back without this kind of intervention. And it is preposterous and absurd to be attacking anybody to begin with. okay? It is not our nature. Our nature is only love and light, okay? And that is 2/3 of the divine Trinity. And when you have both, the realization of both, you have the realization of the third, which is divine power and Christ consciousness. Okay, and abundance and prosperity and happiness. And happiness as a result is the combination of the first two. It's a result of the realization and the action of love and light put together. So the first two aspects of the Divine Trinity complete the circle of faith and complete the circle of life, because it's also the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Masculine is the light aspect and the Divine Feminine is the love aspect. And then you have the Christ and the power, the child. And that is happiness, and that is Lakshmi, and that is abundance. Okay, so the two are complements, and I talked to the monk. Again, the Cosmic Hierarchy gave me the green gold yin yang symbol about 10 to 15 years ago to confirm the work that I was doing. And it's divine masculine, divine feminine, the real yin yang. It's complements. Those are the real complements, okay? Dark and light are opposites. Now I talked to, telepathically, I talked to the spirit of the monk that created the yin yang symbol, and he said that the serpent, the black dragon, Swami Chidvasananda, interfered with him while he was meditating and putting together the yin yang symbol. And he said that she conjured him, connived him into making it dark and light. And he told me that if he hadn't have listened to her and followed her, which was incorrect, that he would have put together the divine masculine and divine feminine. And that's the real yin yang. Now I've talked to the monks over there from a distance, and when I get into Agartha, or when I get more integrated physically, because I'm being isolated by the dark government, by Swami Chidvasananda, King of Swords, and Biden and Millie, and their black ops. But from a distance, they said that after first contact, they will change the symbol into green and gold, and into divine masculine, divine feminine, and that will alter the way everyone thinks. That also goes for the Hindu dynamics of creation, which have been they have been using creation, sustenance, and dissolution, and I don't like to say the word dissolution because it's very powerful. It's a very powerful aspect of this scripture, so I'm going to cancel that, even on tape. I'm going to say that the third one I believe strongly, but I want to get more confirmation physically from the monks and scholars, is evolution. But 100%, the same thing happened. The Swami Chidvasananda, the Black Dragon, the Serpent, the Antichrist, interfered with her husband's meditation, Lord Shiva, because she used to be the main incarnation of Shakti. And actually, I am also a main incarnation of Shakti. In a way, I am the part of Shakti that she rejected. So people need to realize this, how important I am. So I have the original energy, and I've kept it pure. Okay. Now, she did fragment out the main incarnation back in the 90s when she chose to remain on the dark side. And she's only currently, since the 90s, she's been a part of the dark consciousness of Shakti. She's really no longer the main incarnation, and that stopped back in the 90s. But she has committed infinite war crimes, and she really is, she's behind all of the destruction on the planet. She and the King of Swords are the head of all terrorism on the planet, and they're the heads of the dark government. And KOS put himself in the White House to control the president, and she uses KOS to control the president. And she does prostitute herself all over the place. And according to the Cosmic Hierarchy, she is the whore of the cosmos. Okay, so Shiva has confirmed to me, lightly I'm going to say it's evolution or protection. Creation, sustenance, and either evolution or protection. That's what I've gotten, but it needs to be confirmed physically with the Hindu scholars. I'm going to say My preference and what I think I've gotten from the Creator, but I need more confirmation of it, is its evolution. Creation, sustenance, and evolution. Now, the sustenance part includes the law and justice. That's how you sustain and maintain the universe and preserve it. So you have the creation, that's a dynamic. Then you have the preservation of it with the law and justice, and that's how you preserve it, and that's how you sustain it. And you have love and wisdom too, okay? And then you have evolution, because we're always learning and we're always growing. And there's a couple others, to tell you the truth, but let's see. Our characteristics of the Hindu dynamics of creation include protection and fun. Creation, sustenance, evolution, protection, and I think play or fun. And the Creator goes nuts with those, that term, with the correct term of play or fun. I think it was play. Okay. So I'm going to stop for now. That's a half-hour talk. Okay, be at peace, teach only love. With love, namaste, amen. Malika, Jesus, and Ashtar, Creator always. Thank you, God, and everyone that helps. Namaste, amen.